Hey, Drone on Dude. So it's a rather drizzly Saturday in County Durham, and me and Nebs are off on a little search for another one of Raymond Selkirk's finds. So we're heading down to a local woodland to see if we can find what we're looking for. Watch this space and I'll see you down there. So we're just approaching the next section of the woods, which will take us down to the river. But walking along the edge of a field like this, I'm always scanning just to see what's in the soil, and things like old clear pipe, found oyster shells, bits of pottery, just gives us an insight as to what was here before we were. Lots of evidence of black gold. Right then, so I think we're at the spot that I wanted to be at. I'm just going to turn the camera around. So that area there is a large quarry, difficult to see through the trees, but big sandstone cliffs. And just over to the side here, I believe, is what Mr. Selkirk was referring to in his finds. And this is what looks like, I think it's termed a glissage or glissage. And it looks a little bit like a road, but it would have been used to slide large stone down on a sledge, giving it access to the River Wear, which is just beyond those trees, and then taken by barge, probably upstream to Durham Cathedral or maybe Durham Castle. But I'm just going to have a little head through and see how far I can get. As you can see, it's quite a long pathway, or let's say glissage, as the term is correctly used. But yeah, I mean, quite mad really. Now I do know from a little bit of research that I did that we're not a million miles away from an ancient settlement. So before any modern settlements were in the area, there was a place known as Clifton, a medieval settlement. So could it be anything to do with that? If you look, how amazing is that? You can actually see the worn tracks that the sledge would have made as it was carrying stone, the weight of, I don't know, maybe a car, all the way down to the river below. I was going to end the video there until I came across this and just move my trusty friend out of the way. Now obviously I'll have to figure out what that date is. That might give us some kind of indication as to how old this place is. So this is what we're after. Could be Roman, could be Norman, who knows, but it's certainly interesting to see. Catch you on the next one.